welcome to video in a long time. We are going to be looking at the Immortal Empire's first look, and then I'm going to be giving you guys what races I've been planning on streaming. I know I haven't put out a lot of content. There hasn't been really anything to be of interest except for the DLC, but everyone's covering the DLC, and I don't feel like I need to place my voice in there because there's not much to say about the DLC except for what you see. So let's get into it.
It is time, my lord, to engrave your legend into the world.
So,
But do not be hasty.
if you really want to watch this, you can watch it with the link in the description to the other video.
Study the lay of the land.
But this will give us a good interpretation of what the map will look like. As you can see, this is the Southlands. There is massive gaps between settlements. So that settlement to that settlement is probably one, but to the next one is like 2 or 3. They're gonna skip over Zinch real quick. Now, I want to say this. Teclis either starts right there or right here. Just keep that in notes. Like, that's where Teclis starts. He starts like over there. There's nothing here except for right there.
The very land on which they step.
Yeah, there's no settlement in between except for right there, which means Kairos' first settlement outside of his main one right here is either going to be this one and then that one. Okay, so it's his second settlement, but there's somebody else there, so they could come over there. But in all, Zinch is going to be going for that settlement.
Tainting the very land on which they step.
Where's Teclis going to expand? Because there's that one settlement, there's that settlement, there's a wall there, there's a settlement right there, you can see.
Scurrying through these trees, or an imbalance yet to be discovered. Will oppose the ruinous
so there's a settlement over there. There's another settlement. There's another settlement. There's another settlement. There's another settlement. Oh, who's this? Krok-gar. Oh. So you're telling me Teclis either expands very far away into Zinch or does close into Krok-gar. So literally Teclis and Krok-gar are most likely going to be at war. This is going to be the most negative part of this video.
High Queen,
and then there's this settlement.
Tomb Kings has reclaimed our ancient homeland.
And there's Core of Libris. So Krok-gar either has to expand into Teclis or expand into Libris. Either way, you're going to be at war with somebody. I think as a Krok-gar beginning, you go grab the settlements close to Teclis as fast as possible, and without going to war with them, and then head north and kill Core Libris, because she probably hates your guts. And you could probably, with Teclis, become friends and use him as the shield for Zinch. But who knows?
But her reign is fraught with challenge. The Silver Host Vampire
as you can see, like,
lay claim to these lands.
There's not that much to expand here. I started to think like Zinch is not gonna have a problem. Whoever plays Krok-gar is gonna have a potential rough time because they're gonna have to fight like lizardmen. So that's my opinion on that whole situation. Helmangorst is literally just gonna eat shit.
It is the ghost of his past explorer
Potentially.
into the haunted forest.
Potentially. He has the chance.
And all manner of new
because vampires have a weird thing of AI vampires just like getting a shit ton of resources. So here's the thing with Cafe. It looks massive. It looks absolutely massive. So, I'm excited for Cathay, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are playing Cathay, and it's probably not going to be the first race I want to play in Immortal Empires.
Are vast, varied, and fractured. Amongst the stoic
This looks cool.
Cathayans, whose
I wonder if this is passable, the Great Canal.
Skulk creatures of foul intent. The vampiric curse siphons life from the land.
So we got vampires in Cathay
The heavy boot of orc war
with
bands,
orcs and Skaven. So there's 3 different factions in Cathay now, which is good to know.
Infection of Skaven.
Told them. So with all this, it's interesting. Like, we're still in Cathay. It's so expansive. I'll be pulling up a map and we'll be able to talk about it a little bit later. So one thing is what they do here is that they make it seem
beyond the great one meowing mouth, hope, mercy, and
I just skipped a little
virtue
bit
are not common commodities.
because that was just from her place, and they make it seem like Kolak Sun Eater's like right here, and Grimgor is not that far away, which we already know they're not far away from each other. But they make it seem like they're not that far away from Cathay, which could be. I need to see the map again.
The Green Slaughterer
I don't think that's true.
worthy of his considerable prowess.
And we have this big old thing taking up a whole wall of land that could have been some more cities.
And cruel men devote
But who
themselves
knows?
to the dark gods in exchange for a morn.
It's
tired of being
not
seen.
much. It looks like if you play the Bear Kislev faction, you are going to get either a minor settlement or a minor settlement. You're not getting a major settlement,
Instead, become
which
the
sucks.
Kislevite spears are a tool the demon prince knows intimately. In his past life, he wielded one in the name of honor.
Demon Prince kind of looks like he maybe has minor settlements too. But then again, these are Nurgle banners, so this could be the alternative faction that has the minor factions. There's a Zechian banner over there. You can sort of tell where they are with the banners.
Daniel.
There's a little joke in there. He hears Daniel on the winds. Ha ha ha, very funny. Sorry, I'm a little bit congested.
World breeds violent and savage survivors, slave traders, brutes, and
Norska doesn't look like it got changed any.
direct route into the wider territories of man.
I would say we would have to wait until the game comes out to see the real changes with the Empire. I don't think the Empire changed much.
Soon serve as Be'lakor's throne.
Be'lakor's island got changed a little bit. Now it's not just entire Frostland, it's Greenland Dead
There is
Frost.
no respite from corruption even in the waters, where dark terrors and vampiric pirates command legions of
So
undead
this looks
vassals.
like they
Kingdoms of Nagaroth,
haven't
the
changed
witch
Dark
king
Elf
builds
lands,
a
except
twisted
for
army
that
of
is now a
hatred.
city there.
There is no price Malekith
I don't
would
think a
not
city
pay
was
to
originally
claim
there.
the Isles of Ulthuan and
Maybe there
subjugate
was.
those who denied him his birthright.
I don't remember it. They do not mention a Lithanar, so they don't mention if he's in Karkaron still. Somebody said that
Subjugation is no
he's
option
not
for
there
the Sisters
anymore,
of Twilight, who
but
fight
then
the
again,
direct
that could have
defense of
been
their home.
something else. What else? There's some high elves there, but yeah, no, they're.
But the decadence of the Dark Elves has summoned
So,
sluggish invaders, and it is Lord
if you
Master
play
Mundi,
Master Mundi,
the
you're now
strong
facing
mage
Slanesh,
who must hold fast
which
at the borders
is
of Lostria.
interesting.
Fueled by a
High Elf
millennium-long
Land hasn't
vendetta,
changed at all.
Nakari
It's still the same donut, except for there's Slanesh there. Galleon's graveyard's the same.
Lustria, a continent
Lustria's
rich with all
different.
manner of life. Here, civilization
Because I think,
as old as the manner
I
of
just
life.
pull it back. There, what is looking like Boulder Below will start. or that. Yeah, I think Borderlore starts there. So they
Lustia,
got a little
a
pass
continent rich
to
with all
protect.
manner of life. Here, civilizations as old as the world offer insight into a past rife with hardship.
So
Where
this is
brave
another thing about
Lizardmen
Lizardmen,
warriors
which is
laid
very
down their
interesting.
lives in
We have
accordance to
chaos
the great
now
plan.
in Lustria.
A war still waging to this
So
day.
potential their goal. I think the other one was maybe, I couldn't tell what the Forsaken was. So if you're Gorok, you're probably going to be facing Chaos. If you're Techless, you're going to be facing other Lizardmen, which kind of sucks for Techless. And mentioning those two, those are going to be the two that I want to play.
Comes to Dawn's Landing, and the
So
will have reasons for this journey, but to know them would be to court insanity.
to court insanity, yeah, because the sanity to even be there. Anyways, apparently Manfred's close to Kemri, possibly? Very close? The guy.
Power has led him deep into the shifting
Here he
sands,
is.
where he
I think that's the
contends with the
settlement.
likes
That's the
of an undead
settlement.
contemporary, Cetra the
That's unknown.
Imperishable. Each with imperial dreams, each with ambitions too broad to coexist. The hard rock and barren landscape of this
So,
pitiful mortal realm is
here's
a poor
Korn.
substitute for the glory of Korn's
Korn's
eternal
somewhere
reign.
around here.
And although Scarbrand the Exile
He's fairly
is as
close,
far
because
from his
Kemri
lord's
was right
throne
there.
as he could possibly be,
Right there in the
he
distance.
finds some solace
If you look in the distance, it's like right there.
in the blood of an unending parade of orcs.
It's kind of weird that we don't have vampires in that swamp anymore. We can probably have a minor faction over there. And then Queek is not that far behind. That's like 3 or 4 turns from where Korn is.
Mountains, a cacophony of cultures thrash and vie for the right
Because,
to exist.
oh, no, they didn't fully give us. Looks like they changed the mountain passes a little bit. They're probably still going to be shit to traverse, but they changed them a little bit. It looks like there's a direct path to some areas.
To the ancient seat of his power.
Just dwarves being dwarves. So here's the thing.
Amongst the western border princes, the
Not gracious gold too. The Gore Harvester or whatever his freaking name is. He owns Tilia and that. If he owns Tilia right off the bat, I kind of feel like that's a cheat because he shouldn't own Tilia because Tilia is owned by the Southern Border Princes, but then again, whatever.
Has carved himself out a fine fishing hole. Scrag the
Because
is a far cry from his fellow
ogres are really good to being the ones that get minor settlements to start off with, not major settlements, because they have camps. And camps should be your major settlements. Nothing's changed over here. It's still looks like they wait. I do like playing myself. Looks like they took away most of the swamp area here. It's probably still a swamp area, but there's not a lot of rivers which cut your movement to shit. So maybe they've removed the rivers, so now you'd be able to move around more as like a claw, which would be very good.
And here, cradled within protective mountain ranges, lie the lands of man.
There's not much here. He's just showing off. Nothing's changed here.
And there are further
Nothing's
here.
changed.
It will take the forging of an immortal empire.
Alright. That was it. Now we're gonna look at this. So how big the southern not Southlands, the basically southern Chaos Wastes are. So I can tell you for a fact, each of these lines equals 1 settlement. Like, if we zoom in, see these lines here? See these lines? These dark lines don't matter. It's the light lines that you can see. Try and find a place that has that better. You'll be able to see here, Skull Roads. This area is one settlement. That's another settlement. Third, fourth. So the Skull Rules have 4 settlements. Some people will be like, well, no, duh, that's how it is interpreted. Yeah, but then again, who knows? These could be smaller provinces within the Southern West. So if we look at it, this place is actually more spaced out and not that good for owning. There's a couple of places that. But for Zinch, yep, he would want to grab that settlement and then that settlement. So Dawn's Landing is 3 settlements. South Jungles is 2 settlements. Jungle Gods, there's probably a settlement somewhere. It's probably close. Techless. Yeah. Krok-gar would want to grab the Golden Pass. And then the Kingdom of Beasts. And then probably destroy the Criterion of the Walking Dead. And not go for Jungles of the Gods because Techless is there. So, here's my ask. I have 3 factions within a race to pick from. Krok-gar, Gorok, or it's Sotek. I call them all the Halon. Yeah, it's the Halon or Sotek. So it's a Sotek and Krok-gar. I don't know. I don't know his faction's name. Those are the factions I want to play. I really want to play Lizardmen. See how it is. But I wouldn't be opposed to playing other races, but I feel like most other people are going to be picking up other races like the Chaos Boys. Someone's going to pick up the Chaos Boy and pick their favorite Chaos Boy or one of the new factions of Chaos. Because I would be more interested in playing Kolak Sun Eater maybe. But I'll say that for another day. I wouldn't mind playing Cathay, but I played a lot of Cathay. I would like a taste change. I would play Beastmen. I would either play these guys and see how Corn is. Like all the Beastmen except for... actually all the Beastmen would be fine. I wouldn't mind. I guess... I don't want to play Master Mundi. I never really have an affiliation with Master Mundi too much. But I'll eventually play all the races. It's just the first one I want to do Lizardman. So if you want to see a particular Lizardman, put it in the comments below. And I'll see when the time comes which one I pick. Alright, see ya. Bye-bye.